Welcome back to another retro feature right here on the channel. So folks, last month we done the top 10 of the Sega Mega Drive, so it's only right that we even up the balance and do the top 10 of the Super Nintendo. Back in the 90s, the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo went head to head. I personally owned the Mega Drive. I had a few friends who owned the SNES. They brought it round, we had a few beers, we played. Fantastic machine, probably best known for its Mode 7 chip, which had like graphical rotation, which give it technically a little bit of an advantage over the Mega Drive. But, you know, much of muchness, one or the other. Okay, so sit back and enjoy my personal top 10 Super Nintendo games. In at number 10, Rock and Roll Racing. This was absolutely brilliant. An isometric racing game that had like an amazing rock soundtrack. I wasn't really a massive racing game fan, but this one really got me. Number 9, Super Bomberman. Without shadow of a doubt, the Super Nintendo's best party title. This was great, it really was. There's a single player mode where you go around just bombing the enemies, collecting stuff and getting yourself out the maze, but it actually come to life in multiplayer. Friendships were lost over this. Seriously, an absolutely fantastic one versus many eliminating title. Number 8, Zombies Ate My Neighbours. Where do I start with this one? Nothing like it. It's basically a totally crazy run around, rescue your neighbours, avoid the zombies, negotiate the landscape, madcap little adventure. Just give it a go. Number 7, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. This is one of the Super Nintendo's legendary beat-em-up titles. Massive license at the time, the Turtles in the 90s. Known for its difficulty as well, more so on like later stages, but, you know, just for sheer fun factor, give this one a go. Number 6, talking of fun titles that are like rock hard, Super, Ghouls and Ghosts. This is just one of the absolute phenomenal arcade conversions of all time on any system. Its little brother, Ghosts and Goblins, had the notorious reputation for being hard. 16-bit machines come along, Super Ghouls and Ghosts appears, and there's just nothing like it. Again, another fantastic Nintendo title. If you haven't played it, find some way to do it. It really is worth it. Number 5, International Superstar Soccer. This was absolutely brilliant. I first played this on a Japanese system and just loved it. It came over to the West. It's probably better known these days as the predecessor and the original game for the Pro Evolution Soccer franchise. But back in the day, this was great. You could play one against one, or you'd actually co-op and have like, you know, a game with your mate on the same side. It really, really was great. Number 4, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. Needs no introduction, does it? The world knows, certainly everybody who's ever viewed a retro video on this channel, my love for Street Fighter 2. It's been released on every console known to man on the planet. When it arrived on the Super Nintendo, mates of mine brought it round and we had a crack, and I had to admit, hands down, it was much better than the Sega Mega Drive version. In my opinion, with the exception of the arcade, this is probably the best conversion out there. Number 3, Donkey Kong Country. Oh my, I'm a massive Donkey Kong fan. The original Donkey Kong was probably one of my top 3 all-time games. When I first seen this one, like a scrolling platformer starring Donkey and all his relatives, I just couldn't resist it. Absolutely phenomenal gameplay and one of the best platform games on the Super Nintendo, if not on any of the other retro systems too. Just give it a go. Number 2, and a slightly controversial decision I suppose, the best platform game available on the machine, Super Mario World. Again, when this came out, there's just nothing like it. I mean, obviously, you know, we'd all played Mario on like the 8-bits and stuff like that, but this was just unbelievable. Solid, tight gameplay, totally brilliant, you know, levels, just a must-have title. And in at number 1 is Super Mario Kart. This pips Super Mario World for one reason and one reason only: the absolutely phenomenal multiplayer aspect of the game. You'll have no friends left after this, you know, just absolutely fantastic. I think it's the first iteration of the Mario Kart franchise amongst the retro machines. Just pick your favourite character, jump on a cart, race around a few tracks and cause absolute mayhem. So folks, there's another top 10 video wrapped up for you. Did you agree with my number 1? Did you like my game selection? What have I left out? What would you have put in? Are you a Nintendo fan? Are you a Mega Drive fan? And are you enjoying this series? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'll catch you all next month when we have a look at the Nintendo GameCube.